The last design element we have is store exteriors. Before we get started, let's look at a couple of fun pictures of store exteriors. Store exteriors are important because they give customers an image of the store before they ever get into the store. Depending on what the exterior looks like, the customer forms an opinion in their head of what the store will be like before they ever set foot in it. We want to have an appealing exterior to invite them into the store. If people are driving past the store, retailers want them to notice the store and come in to shop. Store exteriors include several different items, such as window displays, the actual entrance that you walk through, signage of the exterior of the store, the parking lot, and the landscaping. For this section, we talk about window displays and store entrances. Window displays are used to draw customers in and provide a visual message about the type of merchandise that the store offers. They give customers a visual message about the type of image the store wants to portray. Let's look at two examples of window displays. If we're looking at these two window displays, what do you notice? On the right, you probably notice a lot of birds. On the left, you may notice origami birds. Apparently, I was going with a bird theme on these window displays. You may notice, though, that in the image on the right, there is one mannequin. This is a little bit more of the old school mannequin, that headless mannequin. But in this case, it's used strategically here to highlight the specific clothing items with the display. In the image on the left, we have two mannequins with clothing, but we don't have a lot else. Are these window displays a good use of the space, or would the retailer be better served by updating these window displays? Remember that we said window displays provide a visual message of the merchandise offered and the type of image that the store wants to project. So, are either of these used effectively? Some people are going to argue no, that these window displays are not an effective use of the merchandise offered, especially in the image on the right. We're only showing one outfit. On the left, we are only showing two outfits. So, we're not displaying all of the merchandise or more of the merchandise in our store. However, looking at the merchandise that's being displayed, both of these are going to be either upscale specialty stores or upscale department stores. In this case, it's okay that we're only showing one item or two items. For these types of stores, we don't want our window displays to look cluttered. Remember, we're trying to provide an image of the store. These stores are going to be upscale. They are going to be specialty stores. They are going to have high quality merchandise. They're not selling cheap, low quality items. Both of these examples are selling the image of the store. They are selling the idea of that store. And it's okay to only have one or two items. Retailers don't need to put all of their items in the window because an individual will walk past and say, "Wow, that was really tastefully put together. That's a nice outfit on that mannequin. It's very clean, very crisp. I think I want to go in the store and see what else the retailer has." Is this display going to deter some customers from coming into the store, though? Absolutely. Some customers will walk past this and say, "Huh, there are a lot of birds going on there. What is this retailer selling? I'm not going in." and they're going to keep walking, and that's okay. Most likely, that person is not in this retailer's target market, and it's okay that their window display does not appeal to them. Window displays are an effective tool for building the store's image, especially for new customers that may be unfamiliar with the store. They provide an image of the store. It gives them a first look before they walk through the doors. The second item in store exteriors is the entrance. This is the first impression caused by the entry area that affects the customer's image of the store. At this point, you've seen the outside of the store, and now you've decided you'd like to go into the store. The entryway is the first impression that you have of the actual store. This is your first opportunity to see what is inside, see what that store looks like. Most stores do want to create a sense of excitement for their customers as they enter. Even with the utilitarian customers, retailers still want to create a sense of excitement in terms of happiness or positive feelings. There are a lot of you that said you hate grocery shopping. We've talked about that. You absolutely hate going grocery shopping. And you do it because you have to. Even though this is not an enjoyable activity for you, it's still nice to walk through the entrance of a grocery store and have the image be a positive one. Retailers still want to have a little bit of excitement for the customers. If you look at both of these photos, I picked both of these photos for a specific reason. If you're looking at them, what do you notice? What do you notice when you walk through the door? What do you see? If we start out with looking at our image on the left, we're looking at Target. And you're saying, well, okay, I'm walking through the uprights, the security apparatus that's making sure I'm not stealing items. Yep. Okay. Then what do you see? Baskets. Okay. Yep. You see some baskets. I'll take it. What else do you see? The security guard walking there. What else do you see? Not much. You don't see much else. If we move over to the image on the right, as we walk in the door, what do you see in the area in front? Right when you walk in the door, what do you see? This is sort of a trick question because the answer is nothing. So other than the baskets in the Target example and potentially a security device on the right-hand side in the Apple store, what do you see in that first section of the store? Nothing. Why not? Shouldn't retailers use all of the space efficiently and effectively? Well, they actually are. This first 10 feet of the store is what we call the decompression zone. Stores use the decompression zone as a way for their customers to just adjust to their new environment. Think about when you're going into a store. Let's say you're going into a supermarket or a supercenter. When you walk into the supermarket or supercenter, you need to get your basket. Some of us might be taking our sunglasses off of our faces. Some might be, if it's raining, taking our umbrella down. Some of us are putting our phones away because we were looking at them when we were walking in. Some of us might actually be getting our phones out because we're going to use them for our shopping list. In this first area, right when you walk into the store, you are not ready to shop yet. Retailers know this. They know that you need a space to literally decompress. You need a space to go, okay, I'm ready to shop now. Whether you actually do that out loud, most of you probably don't, But a lot of you probably do some of these things without thinking about them. You take off your sunglasses, you put away your phone, or you get out your phone. Either way, you're not ready to be involved in the shopping process just quite yet. Retailers use this decompression zone, this first 10 feet, to do nothing. This first 10 feet should be kept free from merchandise, from displays, and from signs.